Hello and welcome to hobby vlog number 230. 230, it's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, so let's get into this. The first thing to talk about is the Reaper challenge, as I'm doing this year. So if you don't know what that is, I have a big pile of Reaper miniatures that I bought a few years back that sat in a box, and I've decided to paint them this year, and I'm asking you to help me choose which one I'm going to paint. So on screen right now is a list of miniatures. It is also in the description below with a link to the Reaper website, so you can go and see what the miniature is if you're not sure. All you need to do is pick the one you want me to paint next week, put a comment down below and let me know which one you want me to paint, and the one with the most votes will win. Now, everyone that votes gets put into a prize draw, and once a month I put those through a randomizer, randomly draw a name, and whoever's name is drawn will have the opportunity of choosing one of the miniatures I painted in that month, and I'll send it to them brand new from the Reaper website. So I've done the draw for this month for April, because next month is going to be May. Crazy where the year's going, and very shortly I'll tell you who won, but it's pretty cool. So last week I painted up Yephima, the cloud giant. That was a lot of fun, quite a simple paint job, but I think it turned out quite well. The picture will be on screen now, and tomorrow the video for that will come out on An Average Painter. So thank you ever so much for picking that. And last week also we had a three-way tie. So 3 miniatures got 3 votes each. So there were some very popular miniatures. I'd randomly drew this morning, and, drum roll please, the Battle Nuns with Mother Superior were the ones that won the draw. So there's 4 miniatures in that box, which is cool, and I'm quite looking forward to painting them. They look like quite a lot of fun, which is obviously what this is all about, so thank you for voting. And you have to be in it to win it, as they say. So let's have a look and see who won the draw for April. And as you can see, it was Blueberry Cheesecake, which is really cool because he's the guy that sent the stickers for Rosie, and he's just a really generous, awesome bloke, and I'm really pleased that his name came up. It's just one of those things that makes me happy when good people, obviously all of you are good people, but he's been a particularly good person recently, so thank you very much for your kindness there, and I will be in touch, and we'll send out to you whichever miniature it is you want to choose from the ones that I painted up in April. So don't forget to get your vote in below if you're interested in winning and just interested in getting involved. It's been really motivational for me, this painting thing, and it's with you guys, that's what's actually motivating me. So it's a bit of a long rambly introduction there, but what I will say is this week, if you're a fan of Hobby Time with Rosie, pretty much that's all I've managed to do this week. So it's a short vlog, a little bit of non-hobbying with Rosie, but mostly it's just me and Rosie and Mum a bit, and then at the end Angela, having fun together. So thank you ever so much for watching, really appreciate it. Don't forget to comment, and I'll see you again at the end. Right then, Yephima, female cloud giant. Let's have a look at her. She's huge. I suppose she's a giant, so she should be huge. So there we are. That is going to be a lot of fun to paint. I need to start thinking about colours. Normally I come into this with quite a strong kind of feeling on how I'm going to do it. But with her I've got a couple of ideas, so we'll see what we come with. So as always, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give her a good scrub in some hot soapy water with a toothbrush, let it dry naturally, and then primer. I'm not going to bother adding an extra base. That base is perfectly sufficient, I think. So I'll bring it back when she's all primed and ready to go down on the painting bench. And yeah, then I'll get painting. So thanks to everyone that voted. Don't forget to put your vote in this video as to which one you want me to paint next week, and yeah, get involved, and you may be with the chance of winning this, because yeah, I believe that the week that you'll be seeing this is going to be the last week for this month's draw, so you could be in a chance if you vote in the video now. Well, I was not able to find any additional backing, but I'm actually not disappointed, because what I've just been doing is playing around with just having cut it out, and I think it's actually going to work quite nicely without having a solid background. If you look there, that really does give the effect that I was looking for of the sky below and behind this house. So what I'm going to do now is run a bead of super glue along the bottom of this and hope that this is enough to stick it. I really don't have the time, unfortunately, to put the effort into this that I want to, which is a shame, but that's how life is at the moment, and at least I'm getting something done. So we don't want it to fold and crease very much. So let's hopefully get this done. Right, there we are. Right, I'm going to hold that for a minute, I think, until that's set. And that is exactly what I was looking for. Oh, it's set already, there we are. Perfect. So now we can start thinking about the next step. Once I've just smoothed these little imperfections out. Just use my scissors to, there, I popped that out. Perfect. That's really awesome, right? That's exactly how I wanted it to. Exactly how I wanted it to. There we are. So you've got a really nice blue sky with clouds behind it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put clouds around the base here, I think, and I'm going to put some 3D clouds, just some like holofill, holofiber, and stick it to the back here so it comes out over the top. So I'll gather that materials together. I'm going to get that done right now because I've got a little bit of time. Let's crack on. Right, so I just pulled some holofiber out of my pillow that I have here. It has been destroyed for a very long time, so it's not a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick that there. So once again, super glue to the rescue. Take the beard hair off it. So we'll just put a load of super glue along it like this. Ooh, it'll dribble all over the place, make a right mess. But we should be able to get that in, and that should stick. There we are. How about that? So we've got one of our clouds in place. What I also want to do, and I'm looking at this now wondering whether this is right or not, what I was wanting to do was to kind of like fill in around here with holofill. So if we tease this out like so, can I feed that in? Yeah, that's going to work well. So again, once again, if this tube of super glue is rapidly becoming unusable because it keeps sticking to its lid. So I don't mind if I use all of it on this, because at least I'm using it and it's not just going to get thrown away as soon as the lid refuses to come off next. So if we just shove that in, let's get a little bit more in there. And that now makes it look, oh, if that would stick, it'll be alright. That will make it look like it's floating on a cloud, which is the effect that I'm looking for. There we are. So, right, I'm going to let that settle in my mind and see what else I might want to do, but that might be finished, just like this super glue is. That might be done. Happy with that. Right, so we're back hobbying with Rosie, and wait for a second while I show you what to do. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting the soil. So we've got some nice brown paint, and all you need to do, just very carefully come along and just paint it on. Make sure not to touch the building, so just stay away from the building and paint it on around here like this, yeah?
Okay.
So that's what we've got to do, and I will do up against the building. So you do not against the building, and I'll do up against the building. And together we can get all the sand painted a nice brown colour. Okay, so there we are. Let's turn it around a bit, yeah? Oh, oopsie, don't matter. All sorted. Just be careful you don't do that. Right. Like this, so you get all the paint off. Don't do that. That's it. I'll go near the house, you stay away from the house. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. That has slipped. Let me get that back on. There we are, now we're stable again. Well, you don't need that much paint, just need little bits of paint. Don't get so much paint. It's okay.
That's enough.
Yeah, we're getting there. Let me just finish this and then I'll turn it around and we can do that other side. And then tomorrow we're going to do the grass, aren't we? There There we are, that's that. So let's turn it around again.
If we have time.
If we have time tomorrow, yeah. So you don't need quite that much paint. Just like rub it in nicely, like that. There we are. Good girl, that's it. Just like that, yeah. Spread it all nicely out. And then the last bit. Wait a second. Let me move this round.
Oh, I have too much paint.
You do have too much. You keep scraping lots of paint out, don't you, darling? Yeah, just paint it on that. That's not a bad idea. The last bit is in here, so come on. This little bit here. Just stay away from the walls. I'll do near the walls. That's it. Perfect. Well done. We'll do the last little bit like this, and then pop your brush down, and we'll let that dry. And then tomorrow we'll come and we'll do the grass on it. Yeah.
I got one on.
Oh dear. We'll have to wash your hands. Don't get it on you. Right. So say bye bye.
Bye bye.
So here we are again. Rosie's just woken up, haven't you, love?
Yeah.
And just come up and said, "Can we do the grass?" And so we're going to do the grass. So Rosie's going to be in charge of scattering and I'm going to be in charge of gluing. So let's see how well this can go. It is, I've not spoken very much today. Oh, there we are. Could almost not open that lid. So we'll take the lid off, which I probably should have done. Yeah, you've still got a bit of a cough, haven't you, love? Yeah, Rosie's sick off school at the moment. Right, so just wait 1 second. What we're going to do is we're going to paint. Yeah, I'm going to paint some glue on here. Okay. Yeah, and then I want you to scatter it. You don't have to scatter it thickly, just scatter it thinly over the top of where I put.
This?
Exactly. So, let me just get the glue. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue around the whole thing, because then you can do all of the what's it in one go. So let me just put all the glue on. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And after we've done this, you know, there's another stage. Do you know what that is?
Why?
We're going to put some flowers on.
Flowers.
Yeah, but we have to wait for it all to dry, so we can do that later today or tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow, because we have to let the glue dry.
Exactly. Right, so.
Flower?
Right, so we might put some flowers. We might put some flowers around. So no, a little bit more. Well done. You spotted some. I missed. It goes out there, doesn't it? Yeah, there we are. Good. Right, so no, that was just paint. Right, so if you want to do your scattering, love, that would be awesome. So just very carefully all over where there's glue. Right, not where there's not glue. Just scatter it around. There we are, and around the front. Very good. Very good indeed. Good technique, love. Keep going. And then when you've got everything you can reach, let me know, and I'll turn the building around. Yeah? Shall I turn the building around?
Yeah.
Because you've got this bit here to do. Very good. Well done. So I'll just get in and get this corner because it was a bit hard for you to reach. Do a little bit more. No, we do it. It's okay. You've done very well. I was just getting in where your hand wouldn't reach. Not on top of the building yet. We'll do that later. That's another one that we'll do later. Is on top of the roof. But for now, we're just doing the grass. So I want to do it on top of the roof with a slightly different colour. Right. You happy with that? So what we do now? No. Get your hand out. I need to move this now. Right. What we do now is shake it off. Okay. So we only keep the bits that we want to keep. So now we'll let that dry, like you said, and we'll come back to it later and do some more, okay?
Yeah.
Good girl, well done. So Rosie has chosen which flowers that she wants to go onto the, in front of the cottage. We're just going to put them in front of the two windows at the front here. So Rosie's decided what she wants, so I'm going to place them. I'll move that out of the way briefly. So you want blue ones here and red ones here, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so we're using the Serious Play Tufts, which I really like. So we'll grab this blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah? Dip it in some glue and stick it down there. And we'll just do run them all the way along underneath the window. There we are. So that takes 3 tufts. And then she wants to have red ones on this side. Are these ones actually okay? So we'll have to open that.
I like this one.
You want a different one? Okay.
No.
Okay.
So it doesn't look...
These are more orange than red, aren't they? So which ones do you want? Which are these? Okay, they're the same as these ones, so we'll take them from down here. There we are. There we are. How about that? You like that?
Yeah, I love it.
There we are. So we have some nice flowers underneath the window, making it look really nice. So we'll let that dry and then we'll come back tomorrow and do a little bit more, okay?
Yeah, but I want more flowers.
Nah, but that's all the flowers we're putting on. I've told you. We're going to do something different for the other side and it's going to be fun. But we'll come to that tomorrow, okay?
I like it to be beautiful.
But it's a hovel. It's not supposed to be beautiful. This is all the beauty they can afford. Right, you. Say bye to the camera.
Bye-bye.
Well, here we are. Managed to get my cloud giant painted. It was actually a lot of fun. I went for kind of like cool sky colours. So it's a light yellow. It looks a bit greeny on the camera. Like a yellowy skin and blues and greys and purples and what have you. And I think it really turned out quite nicely. I've had a crazy busy week in my business life, and so I haven't managed to get as much time hubbing at all as normal, as you'll have noticed in this vlog, but I did manage to get this done, and once again doing this is really helping me and encouraging me just to get a little bit done. Even if I'm not doing much, at least I'm still doing a little bit of hobbying, and that's really good for my soul and good for my spirit. So yeah, if you have not yet voted this week, pop a comment below. This is really helping me, so please do pop a comment below with which miniature you want me to paint. The list is in the description, and you could be in with the chance of winning one of them. So yeah, and you will be helping me out because it inspires me and motivates me so much to keep painting with all the people that are taking part in that. So thanks to everyone that has voted already. Anyway, that is done. Right, so earlier a flower fell off a plant, didn't it, Roo? And so we picked it up, and you and Grandma have tried to press it again without my overwhelming, weight. So we're going to check it out and see how good it is. So let's take these books off. Moby Dick.
Moby Dick comes
My
off.
sister bought me that, didn't she?
That one.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah. Some
This one.
big Tom Clancy
Yeah.
books.
I like them.
And this is the last one. Do you know
Let's
what?
see.
I put this bit. Right.
So it's between
And it's
these.
right at the bottom, Rosie, isn't it?
Let's have a look, see.
Between. Here we are.
Wow, that looks like it's come out very well.
Do you think that's okay?
Yeah, good. So what we'll do, do you have a look, Rosie? So what we'll do is we'll gather together all the flowers, we'll get a frame. Okay, Rosie?
We'll leave it there for the moment.
So that's perfect. Leave it like it is. We'll lift it in a minute. We'll go and get a frame,
Good.
and we're going to put it in a frame, and then we'll hang it on your wall. How about that? Do you like that?
I picked another flower and where is it?
There was another flower there. Did you not see it? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of those ones that you picked. We picked lots of those.
That's the only one we did, wasn't it, Rosie?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Right, so we'll go and get a frame. We're going to go get a frame, and we'll get those framed up, yeah? Let's do it. Okay, so here we are. We have our frame, and we have all of our flowers. We're going to put them onto the glass and then put the back on top of it, because otherwise it's going to be too much juggling and pain. And Rosie is going to choose what goes where, apart from we've decided that this one here is going to go in the middle. So I'll just quickly do this one because it's very delicate, and we'll put it that way round because that's the way round you want it.
Yeah.
There we are. So what we'll do now is we will put a time lapse on and get the rest of these placed out. So enjoy. Well, that's worked really well, apart from the fact that they're not staying put because the clips are not strong enough. So what we're going to do, Rosie, isn't it? A bit later on, we're going to get some white glue, some PVA, just put a dab of PVA behind each one where we want it to stay, let it dry, and then put the frame back on top.
Especially that
yeah, but it's looking beautiful, isn't it, Rosie? Do you like it? Yeah, do you like it, Grandma?
Yeah,
Excellent, yeah, I'm very pleased. So we'll do that in a bit, and we'll bring the camera back when we do, obviously, show you how we're doing that. But I think that just a little bit of wood glue a little bit of PVA just to hold it in place. Well, there we are, as I say, very, very much a week where my hobbying involves spending time with Rosie. So, yeah, really, really good fun week. Really, really, really busy in my private life. I launched a new product with my new business, www.nudge.world, if you want to go and check that out. And if you run a service business, then you might be interested in it. I'm not selling it here, it's not sponsoring the video, but yeah, so I managed to get that live. 6 weeks of effort from idea to going live, yeah, we were trying to get sign-ups and trying to make it profitable so that I can afford to keep doing this. So yeah, that was really exciting. That's one of the things that's been keeping me busy. Full-time job at the same time as doing that. So yeah, pretty crazy, pretty hectic. And obviously with Angela having been away, it's been pretty tough, but really fun. Rosie's been great, and Angela got back yesterday, so that's going to make things a little easier as well, so that's good. The other thing that I did just notice while I was editing is, including all of my channels, this clip here that you're watching right now is the 11,000th clip I've ever recorded since I started YouTube. 11,000. I've sped up a lot because I'm doing my music, playing my guitar every day for 30 minutes, and that's 2 clips a day. So yeah, that's kind of like fired several hundred in the last few weeks, but yeah, 11,000 clips, how about that? Anyway, I'm rambling now. Don't forget to vote. On the screen now is the list of miniatures that you can pick, and it's in the description, as I've said. You've got to be in it to win it. Congratulations again to Blueberry Cheesecake for winning the miniature, and I will send that out to you as soon as you pick which one you want. Don't forget to vote. Thank you for watching. I'll wrap up. It's crazy, still going on, the war in Ukraine and the horrific situation in the Middle East with Israel. If any of you are impacted by that directly or indirectly, then my thoughts do go out to you and anyone you know who might be in that situation. And to everyone, please do stay healthy, stay safe, and stay well.